today I'm going to be talking about how to live your best life as a single woman. Yes. All the single ladies. Yes, yeah, I'm here for you. I'm here to put you on some tips that I've been able to do. Single to me is without husband. You don't have a ring on your hand. Okay? That's what single is. Now, you can be engaged, but technically you were still single, sis. I know you don't want to hear it, but you're still single. Because let me tell you, I done seen the people who've been engaged and it still does not work out. So, single is you are not married. That's what that means. So let's just go ahead and get that situated. If you are single as a woman, the number one thing I really feel like you should really be focused on is your purpose. Point blank, period. Your purpose. That should be your number one priority, your number one focus. Everything else, what else is distracting you? Getting a man, turning up. If you focus on just drama and gossip, you focus on what everybody else is doing, that's so unproductive. You need to be focused on your purpose. Y'all already know I'm about that purpose life, so find out what your purpose is, find out what your gifts are, and really zone in onto why God created you. Everybody was created to do something. Can't nobody do it like how you do it. So number two, another thing that you will have to learn how to do as a single is to do stuff by yourself. I know you want a whole group around you. I know you want everybody and anybody around you, but you have got to know how to do stuff by yourself. Now, for me, I really struggled with doing stuff by myself, but if you are really going to get the best out of your singleness, if you are really going to tap into who you are as a woman outside of a man, outside of a relationship, you got to learn how to do some stuff by yourself. And I'm just saying all the time because I'm an extrovert and I like people. I really like people. I like people. And so doing stuff by myself at first was really weird. I would never, ever go out by myself. I never used to go to the movies by myself. I never would ever do anything like that by myself. But now, listen, I'm down. I go on a road trip by myself. I'll spend a whole weekend by myself. I'll do whatever I want to do by myself. And it's not that something is wrong with the friends that I'm around. There's nothing wrong with the people that I'm around. It's just sometimes you just want to do stuff and people may not be available. People may not have the funds to do what you want to do. People just may not be, available at the time that you want to go do stuff. So why would I sit in the house because I don't have somebody to go with me? No, I'm about to go out in here and I'm living my best life with or without somebody. And so that's what you really have to do. You have to tap into who you are as a woman and learn how to do stuff by yourself. Be so content in yourself. Be content in what you want to do and, the activities that you want to do. You don't necessarily need somebody to do something with you every single time. And I feel like the times that I have been able to do stuff by myself, I figure I can really do what I want to do. Sometimes when you with friends or whatever, you kind of have to be like, okay, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? And sometimes when, I may want to just go bungee jumping one day. And if I don't have somebody to go bungee jumping with me, I'm not about to sit at the house. I'm about to just go out here and whoop, bungee jump. You hear me? Your girl is all up in the air. And that's what you have to do because when you are single, tap into what you enjoy. Tap into what you want to do. If you enjoy art, okay, you may not have a friend who really likes to go to an art gallery. So you take yourself, you dress all cute, you look nice, and you take yourself out to the art gallery. You take yourself out to your own date. If you want to go get some fried chicken and you ain't got nobody who like fried chicken, you take yourself and you go get you some fried chicken, a piece of thigh, and just keep it like that. That's literally what you have to do. Whatever you enjoy doing, spend time with your friends, spend time with your family, but also set aside some time to where you can spend it by yourself and really do stuff that you really enjoy and that you find fulfillment. Number three, the thing that you can do as a single is that you have got to go out and meet new people. You have got to go out and find new friends outside of your circle. There's nothing wrong with your circle. There's nothing wrong with the people that you're around. But you have literally got to find new people. When you find new people and different ways of navigating, it changes your perspective on stuff. Meet new people. Go out. They have meetup groups. I'm constantly on Eventbrite looking up different activities, different events in my area. I'm constantly going out there and seeking new knowledge. I'm a part of stuff on base. If you're in the military, find people that are different activities and different clubs that you're involved in. If you're involved in a church, there's so many different small groups. This offers up so many different ways of meeting new people. And when you meet new people, you can find other people who enjoy what you do. You know, like you can meet new people and go outside of your comfort zone and just meet people who are interested in things that you enjoy. 4, as a single, you should be really into God's presence. As a single, you really got to stay prayed up, because these people out here, the world that we live in, y'all, is crazy. Okay, it is crazy. And if you're not prayed up, if you ain't in your word, if you ain't really tapping into who God wants you to be, it's so easy to get distracted. It's so easy to develop low self-esteem. It's so easy to compare yourself to somebody who's in a different season than you. So you have got to be in God's presence daily, okay? Daily. Get into his presence, because this world will tell you one thing. They will tell you gotta show off your body to get a man's attention. They will tell you got to be the thickest, the biggest, the plumpest to get a man's attention. They will tell you gotta go up to a man, pursue a man. I done seen some crazy stuff out here. So if you're not in God's presence, if you're not really tapped into who he has called you to be and how he views you, you will believe these lies. You will believe what the world is telling you. So listen, as a single, live your life, sis. This is the closing remarks. As a single, live your life. You can be selfish, sis. You be carefree. Live life with joy. Do whatever you want to do. Everything that you want to do, this is the time to do it. If you want to do a nonprofit, if you want to open up a business, if you want to open up a hair salon, if you want to, whatever you want to do, sis, this is the time to do it, because ain't no other time that you're going to be devoted this much time and energy. Yes, you may want to have a husband. Yes, you may want to have kids, and there's nothing wrong with that desire. But if God has not called you to that season, that means that there is something else that you were called to do as a single. There is somebody else that you have called to reach. There is something else that you need to open up or pursue or do in the world before you get into a marriage and your attention is now divided. Use this time wisely. Stop trying to seek a man's attention. Stop trying to seek validation from a man. I remember being in a broken spot to where I needed a man's attention. I had about 3 or 4 men lined up. You hear me? Your girl was a plate girl. You hear me? And I just remember feeling like, man, this doesn't even fulfill me. Like, none of the men that I was talking to at that point in my life could ever fulfill me like God fulfills me. No other relationship could fulfill me the way God fulfills me. If you don't tap into how God fulfills you and how he loves you and how he views you as the most precious thing in the world, a man cannot do that for you. A man cannot literally fill the voids. Tap into who you are as a woman. Know that you're confident. If you're struggling with your weight, if you're struggling with who you are as a woman, if you're struggling with insecurities, if you're struggling with daddy wounds, mama wounds, you need to handle all that hurt before you toss that onto somebody into a relationship. Unpack all of that before you get into a relationship. Unpack all of your hurt. So when you're in a relationship, you can be your best version of yourself. You can bring everything to the table. You might as well, matter of fact, there's some women out here who are bossing up in their life. They can bring the whole table to the table. You know what I'm saying? They ain't bringing a little appetizer. They bringing the steak, the filet mignon. They bring everything to the table, because as a single woman, they were able to tap into who they were as a woman. Don't envy another female. Don't envy anybody else who's in a relationship. Look at what you are called to do. Stay focused. Stay focused on who you are, what you have going on, and whatever you are called to do, do it. Do it, do it, do it. Live your best life. Enjoy your singleness. Don't compare yourself to nobody else. And just know that in due time, if you do not give up, God will bless you. He honors the desires of your heart if it's a part of his will. Know that your time is coming, but you've got to stay the course. Don't give up. Don't compare yourself to others. And just know that your time is coming. I love you, but most importantly, though, God loves you. If you need encouragement, or you know somebody else who may need encouragement, please write into my foundation, www.letitstolife.net. I will see y'all on the next video. Bye.